Let's take a tour of the architecture behind ShoreTel's on-premises unified communication solution. ShoreTel's approach to UC is fundamentally different from other UC solutions providers because our architecture is flexible and distributed. We designed our platform to be easy to deploy, manage, scale, and use. This brilliantly simple approach earns us the highest praise from IT professionals. Other UC providers just IP-enabled their legacy phone systems, or they cobbled together a solution from acquired technology. But here at ShoreTel, we built our platform from scratch. We harness the power of IP and use distributed processing and web interfaces to create the most innovative, reliable, cost-effective UC solution available today. The ShoreTel UC solution is built from a few key components: the ShoreTel voice switch, our IP phones, and our powerful application suite, ShoreTel Director and Communicator. So let's put all of this together. Say you have employees at a central location. You'll install a ShoreTel voice switch as the gateway between your local telephone company and your IP network. Voice switches handle your call control intelligence, including your routing tables and database, and they're available for SIP, PRI, or analog trunking. Voice switch software comes embedded in our solid-state ShoreTel voice switch appliance, or is virtualized for installation on an industry-standard x86 server using VMware. Choose the deployment method that serves you best. Now, if you're using the voice switch appliance, add one server, just one. On that server, you'll run our best-in-class management software, ShoreTel Director, which bundles the back-end components of all of our UC features, from voicemail to video conferencing, including the components for ShoreTel Communicator, our easy and intuitive end-user interface. If you're running a virtual environment, you won't need a second server. You can install ShoreTel Director and Communicator alongside the voice switch application. As you add more employees, whether at this location or remote sites, just add more phones and switches to accommodate your new headcount. See, distance doesn't matter. The new employees could be across town or across the ocean. Simply add voice switches and phones to handle your expansion. ShoreTel uses peer-to-peer communication to distribute your system's intelligence across all the installed devices. They work in tandem. They become one unified system that you manage with ShoreTel Director from anywhere you can access the web. This single image architecture is a signature difference of the ShoreTel on-premises solution. It makes even huge deployments unbelievably easy to set up and maintain. Phone system availability is paramount, and the ShoreTel platform delivers the most reliable unified communication solution available today. Other UC providers will tell you that their hardware is 99.99% reliable. That's 4 nines. Well, ShoreTel is more reliable to a power of 10. We deliver 99.999% reliability 5 nines. That means your chance of an appliance outage is 1 in 100,000. What makes us so reliable? First of all, our voice switch appliances run on Linux, a hardened and secure OS. These voice switches are flash-based, with no spinning media. Their effective lifespan is 13 to 15 years, compared to servers with their 3 to 5 year lifespans. Finally, and most importantly, ShoreTel has a unique self-healing architecture that ensures uninterrupted service. It begins with our N+1 redundancy. When you build out your ShoreTel system, simply add one incremental voice switch to your network, either one appliance or a redundant virtual switch to back up your entire system. That's all you need. Because things do happen, cables get unplugged by accident or power surges can occur. Even if you face a catastrophic outage, ShoreTel keeps your phones working. Here's how. There are 3 possible points of failure, and we have automatic recovery for each. You'll never miss a call. Now let's say, for whatever reason, one of your ShoreTel voice switches fails somewhere in your network. Our N+1 redundant switch will kick on and provide 100% of the resources you need. That's the power of peer-to-peer communication on our single image system. Let's look at a second possibility. Let's say you're not running VMware and your single application server fails, and you don't have a redundant server in place. With ShoreTel, you still won't lose phone service. Unlike other solutions, we don't deliver dial tone through the server. It's generated in those rock-solid voice switches. So even with a server failure, your phone service will continue uninterrupted. And finally, what if your IP WAN goes down? ShoreTel voice switches are independent of the network, and your phones are registered locally through the switch connection to the telco, so they'll continue to work. You'll never lose dial tone. So let's review. ShoreTel's approach to delivering UC is fundamentally different because the architecture was purpose-built for IP. Our voice switches, whether deployed as ShoreTel appliances or virtualized with VMware, can rack, stack, mix and match with plug-and-play ease. They offer unlimited scalability. You can centralize them at a main site or distribute them to branch offices anywhere in the world. Add one extra ShoreTel voice switch and you've backed up your entire system. And no matter how large your operation, no matter how spread out across the globe, all of your sites and all of your UC features will operate as one unified system. ShoreTel's single image architecture wins us the highest marks from IT professionals everywhere. Now you know why ShoreTel is the fundamentally different, brilliantly simple, unified communication solution for your business. Want to know more? Ask your ShoreTel reseller. Just visit shoretel.com/find a reseller and discover what ShoreTel can do for you.